Hi, my name is Sarah with Sarah's Healing Essentials, and I'm really excited that you're here with me today to learn about essential oils in the bedroom. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen here so you can see PowerPoint I created, or slideshow. Oh, here we are. Okay, so essential oils in the bedroom. Today, we will learn about using essential oils in the bedroom for better sleep and, yes, for better sex to create a better life. I'm sure you would all agree with me that when we have better sleep, we're most likely to have better sex, and the two of those definitely mean that we will be enjoying a better life. Okay, so we have 4 goals for this class. First, I would love for you to know what essential oils are and how to use them. Second, to know what essential oils to use for your bedroom needs. Third, to know why doTERRA essential oils are a great option for you and your family. And fourth, to know how to get doTERRA essential oils into your life in the easiest and most affordable ways. Okay, so these are my healing essentials. I'd like to give you just a little background as to what brought me here with you today. I learned about essential oils about 3 years ago, and when they were introduced to us, we immediately found ways to use them for physical support of our bodies. My son, who at the time was about 5 years old, he has had belly and still continues to have belly aches on a very regular basis. And we found out that it is something called gastritis. So essentially his body releases extra acid into his belly when he has any kind of emotional upset, and that acid in his belly gives him a bellyache. So we never really had anything to help him. You know, we would give him a hug, we would help him move through that emotional moment. However, when we were introduced to the essential oils and we learned of Digest Zen, an oil that is specifically for digestive support, that was the first oil we tried, and we rubbed that right around his belly button. And in the time that it took me to go from his bedroom back to the kitchen to put the bottle of oil away, he was completely just alarmed that his belly ache was gone. He ran to me with his arms wide open, and he said, "My belly doesn't hurt anymore." And as a mom, that was a priceless moment in my life. I began to cry. It still kind of chokes me up a little bit thinking about that moment. And I knew from that point forward, we were going to have these oils in our lives, and they were going to support us on multiple levels, and they have. Since then, my husband and I, who's there at the bottom right corner there, we have found all sorts of ways to support ourselves emotionally, support our kids emotionally, and of course, introduce them into different areas of our lives, like in the bedroom. And they have definitely changed a lot for us, and we wouldn't want, I can't imagine my oils disappearing. I'm not sure what I would do if that were to happen, because they are our everything. They are our medicine cabinet. They are our plan A. So before we consider going to the doctor or maybe finding some over-the-counter medication for whatever it is that we're dealing with, we turn to the oils, and of course we believe in utilizing modern medicine if need be. So these are my healing essentials. These people and these essential oils have become the healing essentials for my family and for myself. So they are our plan A. And here on the left, you'll see my daughter, Soleil. That is her bottle of oil there in her hand that she knows that she can use when she's feeling sad, when she wants to feel happier. You know, it's not just a reaction to not feeling well. We keep it on us whenever we want to be lifted up and maybe need some support getting through a challenging time. You'll see that those are my 3 kids behind me in the top right corner. Kian, he's 8 now, Soleil is 4, and Juna is 1.5. And I want to warn you, Juna is here with me. I get to work from home. I get to be with all of you wherever you are on the other side of your screen. However, I get to be in my home with my children, and I have Juna here with me today, and she might join us at some point. Okay, so what are essential oils? Essential oils are volatile aromatic compounds that act as the plant blood force, or lifeblood, excuse me, and its immune system. And so they support us similarly to the way that they support plants. And I'm going to share a video with you that says it beautifully. So I'm going to share different screen here. Technology is amazing. All right, here we go.
There are no wasted efforts in nature. The fragrance of a flower, the smell of an orange, or the scent of a pine tree all serve specific purposes vital to a plant's survival. What our senses perceive as fragrances or scents are actually volatile aromatic compounds, tiny organic molecules that serve a variety of protective, reproductive, and regenerative purposes. These compounds help ward off unfriendly pests, attract friendly herbivores and insects, and even help the plant heal from infection and physical injury. There are over 3,000 identified varieties of aromatic compounds, each with its own unique and functional chemical constituents that provide different aromas and benefits to the plants. From the petals of a flower, to the leaves of a plant, the rind of a fruit, or the resin of a tree, these volatile aromatic compounds are all around us. Distilled directly from their plant sources, essential oils are multifaceted agents that have seemingly endless applications to our health and can be used aromatically, topically, or internally. Ensuring the maximum potency and beneficial properties of an essential oil are the result of maintaining the delicate ratio of aromatic constituents found in that essential oil, all of which can vary depending on the time of day or part of the plant which is harvested, time of year or life cycle when harvested, the geographic location and whether where the plant was grown, or the method and even the duration of distillation. For that reason, it is vital that essential oils come from a trusted source committed to not only producing unadulterated essential oils, but to adhering to the strictest production protocols. There are no wasted efforts in nature. Neither should there be in the health care you provide for yourself and those you love.
Okay, I love that video.
There are no wasted efforts in nature. The fragrance of a flower, the smell of an orange, or the scent of a pine tree all serve specific purposes vital to a plant's survival. What our senses perceive as fragrances or scents are actually volatile aromatic compounds, tiny organic molecules that serve a variety of protective, reproductive, and regenerative purposes. These compounds help ward off unfriendly.
Here we are. Okay. So, to give you an idea of how important it is that we consider using nature as our healthcare and consider possibly alternative way of thinking is that we spend $4 trillion on healthcare each year in the United States, possibly even more today. And preschoolers are the fastest growing age group being prescribed antidepressants, yet nothing is changing. We spend that much money, but yet the major illnesses that oftentimes are preventable are still on the rise, like cancer, diabetes, anxiety, heart disease, depression. Nothing seems to be getting better. So essential oils are nature's way of healing the body. Our bodies receive the essential oils as if they were one and the same. They are carbon-based. Our bodies are carbon-based, so they work beautifully together. We use oils in our home for colds, cuts, headaches, stress, ADD, depression, viral and bacterial infections, burns, rash, to sleep, as you'll hear today, and also to improve our sexual health. They are 100% natural, distilled from plants, and safe to use on anyone. I use them on my babies, and I just have been teaching my grandma to use essential oils. So there are ways to be safe with more sensitive skin, and we'll get into that. They are much more effective than synthetic medicines. Our bodies know when something is synthetic, and it rejects it, and that is why we have side effects. Once again, when we need to use modern medicine, definitely it's very important that we utilize it. However, using nature, using these plants, they are absorbed quickly, they do not have chemical additives, zero side effects, and no risk of addiction. So essential oils can be used topically, aromatically, and internally, as the video mentioned. And as an example, many people have this belief that essential oils are expensive. But here you see that when, let's say you have a child with an ear infection, you go to the doctor, that doctor visit is going to cost anywhere from $35 and up for the copay, right? The prescription is probably going to cost you $15. There are plenty of side effects with that medication. Antibiotics are not typically helpful for something like an ear infection, and can actually cause more infections to happen. And it is extremely difficult on our, extremely harsh on our gut. So on the other hand, if you have essential oils in your home, as long as you have basil and lavender available to you, a few drops a few times a day for a few days totals 64 cents. So I don't know about you, but that math, you know, I much prefer using the essential oils. And my kids are back to school in just a few days after first signs of an ear infection. Or sometimes they haven't even missed school. So as the video mentioned, there are 3 ways to use essential oils. We're going to run through those right now. I'm not going to read everything on the screen, on the slide. I know that you can read, so you're welcome to read along while I'm sharing, and also you're welcome to take screen captures of this and come back to this information later. So aromatically, we can use essential oils in a diffuser, and there are 3 examples of diffusers that doTERRA sells there on the right. The one on the left side of the picture is the pedal diffuser that runs up to 4 hours. The middle runs up to 8, and the tall one runs up to 3 hours. You can also place a few drops of essential oil in your palm. So I'll give you an example of that here. Just put a drop in your hand, rub your hands together, cup over your mouth and nose, and inhale. It's incredible. So this is that was spearmint oil that I just used. You can also put essential oil on a cotton ball or a tissue, keep it in your pocket, put it in your air vents in your car. You can mix oils in a spray bottle with water, witch hazel, whatever it is that you're using as a carrier to get that oil where you would like it, on your pillowcase, on your sheets, sprayed. You know, I like to have a spray that I spray under my armpits that is antibacterial, which will kill any body odor. So, you know, you can spray them. You can also add them to your laundry on a dryer ball or a dryer sheet. Also put it in the detergent. I'm also very familiar with using essential oils as household cleaners. You can get a nice glass bottle, fill it with water, witch hazel, whatever it is that you're needing for that to create that cleaner. Add your essential oils, typically citrus oils, and you can use the oils in your home. Topical use. So this is very common in my household. You can use a carrier oil to dilute essential oil. So you never have to worry about questioning whether you should be putting essential oil on a baby or an elderly person because they have sensitive skin, because you can always dilute, and it's never a problem. It'll never diminish the therapeutic effect. And when it comes to nature, less is more. Small doses spread throughout the day are much better than one large dose. You're going to see much more effectiveness, just more results from using just a few drops several times throughout your day. You can apply topically to your neck, to your forehead, your neck, your forehead, your temples, your chest, your abdomen, your legs, arms, bottoms of the feet, really everywhere. What you want to avoid, though, are your eyes, the skin around your eyes, the inner ear, any broken or damaged or injured skin. Need some help? Okay. All right. Here we go. You're welcome. Okay. Now, the bottoms of the feet, you might be wondering, why would we put essential oils on the bottoms of our feet? So that area of our body has the largest pores of our entire body. So the oil gets into those pores, and within 20 to 30 seconds, that oil is in our bloodstream. So it's a great, safe place to put oils. If you're not sure where to put them, bottoms of the feet are always a great option. It's also a safe place because we have a lot of layers of skin on the bottoms of our feet. So if you're putting them on a baby, like in the picture, bottoms of the feet is definitely your go-to. So the two rules of thumb when it comes to putting essential oils on your body topically, either put it where it hurts or put it on the bottoms of the feet to get it into the bloodstream. And when I say where it hurts, if you have a headache, obviously you would put the oil where you have that headache, in the back of your neck, on your temples. If you're wanting to experience emotional support, you want to breathe it in, which takes us to internal. I'm sorry, I apologize. That is more focused on aromatic. If you want to shift your mood, you want to breathe in the oils. So you can put it on topically, for example, on your wrists, and inhale from your wrists. But the main point of the main goal with shifting our mood and our emotions is to get it into our brain. And so we want to put it on our body as close to our nose as possible, as close to our brain as possible. So if you're breathing that in from your body or straight from your hands, either way is fine. Internal use. So when we ingest the essential oils, they are absorbed through our gastrointestinal tract. And I am only speaking for doTERRA oils when I say they are safe to take internally. There are some oils, for example, wintergreen, that really have no need. We do not need them inside our body. Wintergreen is great for topical use on our muscles for muscle pain and joint pain. So those oils that are supportive of our bodies internally, you will learn more about them in a bit. You can either put them in your water like I do, in a smoothie, in milk, tea, or other drinks. You can also put your oils in your food. Some are very potent. They all are very potent. Some are stronger than others. So you may just need a toothpick inserted into the bottle and then run the toothpick through your dish, and that's sometimes plenty. Keep in mind, they are much more potent than dried or fresh herbs and spices. So start small and build up. And you can also put essential oils in a veggie capsule. So I have a picture of that, of the doTERRA veggie caps on the right there. And inside that bottle are capsules that you open up, you drip the essential oils in, close it up, and you can swallow it without even having to taste the oils or put it in water and drink it. Okay, so we're gonna move right along to essential oils in the bedroom and supporting us for sleep. I love this quote by Sean Stevenson. With all the essential benefits that sleep is giving you, you will never, I repeat, never have the body and life you want without giving your body the right amount of sleep. Sleep is definitely underrated, and as you will see here, there are ways that you can support your sleep with essential oils. So I highly recommend you checking out the Model Health Show. It is a podcast that you can find on your whatever device you use to listen to podcasts, or go online and find his website. Sean Stevenson and his partner Jade, they put on the most awesome podcast for us to learn all about our health and ways that we can improve our health. And his main goal is to help people see the importance of sleep. He wrote a book called Sleep Smarter. And he recommends on this particular website that is highlighted in yellow, he recommends 21 different ways to improve your sleep hygiene, which is a variety of different practices and habits that are necessary to have good nighttime sleep quality and full daytime alertness. So I'm going to touch on the items that are highlighted in, what would you call that, salmon? And share different essential oils that you can use to support these different sleep hygiene items. So we're going to start with knowing the value of high quality sleep. So high quality sleep fortifies your immune system, balances your hormones, boosts your metabolism, and increases physical energy. And we, in this home, we use, in many homes across this world, essential oils are being used to help people have restful, deep sleep. Some essential oils that are recommended are Balance, the grounding blend, Lavender, Serenity, the restful blend, Breathe, Bergamot, and Roman chamomile. And on the left, you see Serenity Restful Complex and the Serenity Blend. And I will speak more specifically to those a little bit later. So he also recommends having a caffeine curfew. So he recommends to stop drinking caffeine at least 4 hours before bedtime. Now, if you're still needing to, you're on the run, you're still needing to feel very awake and focused, there are essential oils that you can add to your water or to your tea to help you wake up and still feel refreshed, even though you know that you should probably put the coffee or the black tea aside. So some examples of those are many of the citrus oils. Adding them to your water, they are not only helpful to keep you awake and feeling great for the day and to finish your day, but also they act as a gentle cleanse through your body, cleansing your liver, your kidneys. And also you can put those oils in your tea. You can also try peppermint, bergamot, ginger, and lavender. A nice way to give yourself something delicious, soothing, and kind of prepare your body for sleep later on. So Shawn Stevenson, and on his podcast and his book, he speaks to creating a sleep sanctuary like it's his religion. Having a sleep sanctuary where you do not have your electronic devices, where you aren't bringing your work into bed with you. Our brains understand this place is for sleep, so you're going to have better quality sleep and you're going to be able to fall asleep much quicker because your body knows, your brain knows that that place is reserved for sleep and that it isn't a place for work. It is reserved for sleep and sex. So humans are creatures of habit and habitat. So we need that place to feel peaceful, calm, and relaxing if that's how we want to feel while we're sleeping. And when you walk into your sleep sanctuary, it'll be easy to peacefully drift off into your dreams. So something that you need to have in your sleep sanctuary, something that we have in our sleep sanctuary, is a diffuser. We put essential oils in our diffuser every single night, and I can tell the difference if I have fallen asleep kind of haphazardly and didn't turn on the diffuser, maybe didn't put myself to bed properly in my sleep sanctuary. It's a huge difference. And once you start developing these habits of having great sleep hygiene, you're going to notice a huge difference from day to day when you follow through with those habits or not. The link down below, you can read more about creating a sleep sanctuary and what that can look like. So these are the oils that I utilize in my sleep sanctuary. It's kind of a tongue twister. And they are lavender, vetiver, serenity, bergamot, and Roman chamomile. Of these 5 here, serenity is a blend. It is called the restful blend. And lavender and vetiver are in this blend. However, our chemistry, all of our chemistry is different, and our chemistry is changing from moment to moment. So you might find that bergamot is extremely supportive, and roman, chamomile, maybe the two of those in your diffuser are extremely supportive of your sleep. And maybe in a few months, you want to try something different like lavender and vetiver. And I'll show you a few different, quite a few different blends that you can kind of rotate through and to find what supports you best. Okay, so here are a few of those ideas. We have on the left here lavender and vetiver. Those are incredible oils. Vetiver comes from the vetiver root, and so it's extremely grounding, and in terms of sleep, it helps us have very deep sleep. Some people call it the liquid Ambien, a sleep aid that is actually very dangerous. So if you can get off of Ambien and be on liquid Ambien, as in nature, lavender and vetiver, it'll be much better for you. Liquid Calm has a combination of Balance, which is the grounding blend, and Serenity, the restful blend. Bergamot promotes better sleep and relaxation, as I mentioned in the slide before. Sweet Dreams, this blend here of Serenity and Wild Orange, is really helpful because a lot of the citrus oils are helpful to calm the chatter in our brains. I know a lot of us, especially women, we lay down and we have a hard time shutting off the conversations in our heads of all the things that we wish we would have done that day or what we need to do tomorrow. Men also struggle with that. So that's a great combo. And then here there is a blend called Liquid Sleep. You can combine these oils, lavender, vetiver, frankincense, wild orange, ylang ylang, and Roman chamomile in a bottle, roller bottle, and rub it on your big toe about 20 minutes before crawling into bed. Here are a few other blends, diffuser blends for sleep. They include many of the oils that I've already mentioned, including thyme, marjoram, cedarwood, juniper berry. Juniper berry is one to point out. It's helpful for nightmares. So if you or your children struggle with nightmares, juniper berry is a great one to diffuse or rub on the bottom of your feet. Sweet Dreams has cedarwood, vetiver, and lavender. And if you snore or someone in your life is a snorer, I highly recommend adding an essential oil blend called Breathe, either to the diffuser, to the bottoms of your feet, to your chest, and it'll be really supportive and help you open your airways so that you are breathing easier and snoring less. I'm sure your partner would appreciate it as well. Here are a few more ideas for diffuser blends. Lavender, Roman chamomile, and vetiver in this first one. Sleepy Time has thyme and marjoram, one drop of each with some water in your diffuser. You can also put some lavender essential oil in a bottle of water or witch hazel and spray it on your pillow, or just simply drop a drop onto your pillowcase. You can also do that with Serenity. And here we have a diffuser blend that calls for vetiver, juniper berry, and bergamot. All right, so it is also recommended that if you are getting some late night munchies, try to avoid it, but if you can't, have a high protein snack before bed. Avoid sugar, and if you feel like you need something to snack on, try to eat it no closer than 90 minutes before you're gonna lay down. So the amino acids in the protein in the food can aid in getting a more beneficial sleep. So what I like to do is I actually drink this after all of my meals because I use it as a dessert because I have such a sweet tooth that I really miss desserts when I am avoiding them. So I like to use doTERRA's Slim and Sassy Trim Shake, a scoop or two of that in my blender with a scoop of Terra Greens, which are fruit and veggies, so you might as well add some nutrition to your smoothie, even if it's a late night smoothie. And I use the Slim and Sassy Metabolic Blend. and which is the metabolic blend that regulates our metabolism and also helps with our blood sugar. There you go. Okay. You got it? All right. So, calming the inner chatter. I mentioned that the citrus oils are really helpful for calming the inner chatter. Also, meditation. I'm sure you've heard it before. If meditation is not part of your routine, you need to make it part of your routine. How many times do you need to be told that meditation is extremely helpful in supporting our bodies when we are feeling stressed and need to really be in this peaceful, calm, or want to be in a more peaceful and calm state, which is best for sleep. Meditation is very important. So it is like a tonic. A tonic is something that you can use every day, and the results continue to get better and better. The more you meditate, the more calm and presence you'll have in your day-to-day life. So you can use Arbor Vitae. Arbor Vitae is an oil that comes from a tree in the upper northwest of the United States, and it's extremely supportive of meditation and feeling peaceful and calm. Just put a drop in your hands, inhale. There are other oils on the next slide that I'll show you that help with meditation, like sandalwood, and other oils that are great for calming, like balance, citrus bliss, serenity, cardamom, geranium, ylang ylang, breathe, basil. We love basil in our home. Eucalyptus. You can make a blend here. This meditation blend calls for tangerine, sandalwood, frankincense, myrrh, and vetiver. When you blend with using that amount of drops that they show there in the little drops with the drop symbol, then take 6 to 9 drops of that and put it in your diffuser. Put that diffuser near you when you're meditating, or you can use that as a bedtime diffuser blend as well. So greatness starts with everyday boring stuff. It's how you approach it that matters. So this meditation stuff, you can either dread it or you can really enjoy it and see how it benefits you on a daily basis and really gets you into a place of beingness that is more serene. And of course, that is going to support your sleep. So this is a great simple guide for beginners when it comes to meditation. You want to focus on your breath. Sit upright and in a comfortable position. You want to breathe through your nose and out your mouth. And when your mind starts to wander, bring it back to your breath. If you can focus on the breath going in, the breath going out, you're going to stay more focused on not thinking about all the things that you had going on that day. It's going to help you stay focused on just bringing down your heart rate and being in a very calm and peaceful place. You want to close your eyes and mentally scan your body. It's a great way to stay focused on your breath and on how you're feeling inside your body. You can either start at your head or start at your toes and work your way up or down, and really focusing on those different parts of your body and breathing life into them. Today, about 96% of doctors' visits are for stress-related illnesses. So meditation is extremely helpful for stress, anxiety, and just helps us be better, more peaceful people because we are taking time for ourselves. All right, so moving on to supplementation. This really is for baseline nutrition, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is on the right. And I will touch on a few different points regarding these supplements. So the Xe Omega is the essential oil omega complex. I'm sorry. So this one here, the supplement, is really great for supporting our joints, our brain. It's giving us all of those fish oils, all of those omegas that we should be eating on a daily basis, but sometimes our diet just doesn't have them. And also contains essential oils with those omegas. So great for brain health. and just total, body support of joints, muscles. So the alpha CRS is the cellular vitality complex. So there are like little Pac-Man in this blend of a supplement that go through our bodies, eating up the free radicals. They're antioxidants, eating up the free radicals. And free radicals can lead to a lot of illnesses that we want to avoid. So keeping our cells really healthy and receptor sites clean. This also contains frankincense, which is known to clean and support our cells. We are definitely better off. And the Microplex BMZ is the food nutrient complex. So our food is lacking nutrients. Our soil is lacking nutrients. So this supplement here fills in all of those gaps. It's giving us fruits, vegetables, minerals, vitamins that our body needs to sustain itself. Baseline nutrition, very, very important. And the supplement on the left is Serenity. It's the Restful Complex. And this blend of supplements here is extremely supportive of sleep because it contains L-theanine, which research has shown that it is extremely helpful for sleep and helping us not feel groggy, but have very deep, restful sleep where we are reaching REM. So it is helpful for occasional sleeplessness, also known as insomnia. Promotes healthy relaxation and sleep, helps you get the refreshing sleep you need without leaving you feeling groggy or sleepy the next day. Helps make a difference in quality and the ease of going to sleep, encourages restful sleep, calms the nervous system, and helps to reduce stress. So I notice a huge difference when I take this and when I don't. The entire family sleeps well if I am diffusing Serenity Blend. And when I take the Restful Complex, it's just 2 little soft gels about 30 minutes before I go to bed. I notice that I'm not tossing and turning throughout the night. I wake up and I realize I didn't move throughout the night. I was so deep in sleep. But yet, if I needed to wake up because I have children that might cry out during the night, it doesn't keep me from being able to wake up. It just helps me sleep well. All right, so the next way that we can support our sleep, it might seem counterintuitive, is to rise early, be early to rise. So part of this is taking a moment for yourself every morning. When we spend time reflecting on how we want our day to go and maybe something that we want to change from the day prior, then by the time we get to the point where we're heading to bed, we're going to be in a much more peaceful place and probably feel more comfortable going to bed and not having all of that chatter in our brain because we were most likely more effective because we prepared ourselves for the day. So essential oils can help you start your day. This good morning list of flowers is great if you tend to appreciate the smell of flowers like geranium, helichrysum, clary sage, Roman chamomile, ylang-ylang, and lavender. Here in the middle, we have the citrus oils that help lift us up, lift our mood, wake us up. Lemon is the oil that is extremely helpful for depression. It's the first oil in the list. So if you tend to feel very down or have struggled with depression, lemon, wild orange, these are definitely oils to have in your home, as well as Elevation, which is a blend, and Citrus Bliss, which is also a blend full of citrus oils. The Wake Up and Renew Diffuser Blend has a drop of frankincense, 2 of peppermint, and 2 of cardamom. Drop those in your hands, rub on the bottoms of your feet, and also put in your diffuser to wake yourself up and just feel ready for the day. And as I mentioned before, Elevation is great to use in the morning. Those of you that are parents, maybe avoid waking up the kids first and wake yourself up with some Elevation. And by the time the kids wake up, everyone's going to be in a positive mood because of those aromatic compounds floating around the house and just supporting everyone's emotional state. So something that helps me in the morning, have a routine, is something called the miracle morning. And in the next slide, I'll go a little bit deeper into that. But basically, you want to have some silence in the morning for yourself, just being silent with yourself. Some affirmations to encourage you through your day. Some visualization to imagine how you want your day to go, and some exercise. I like to use Mito 2 Max, which is doTERRA's, what do they call it? The Energy and Stamina Complex. I love it. It can replace your energy drinks, which are awful for you, and you know it. You don't necessarily need to replace your coffee with Mito 2 Max, but if you would like to, it's helpful. You know, a little bit of coffee is okay. You just don't want to fill it with a bunch of sugar. Black coffee is best, or some tea. And Mito 2 Max gives you the energy and stamina to move through your day without feeling the need to go and pick up you know, one of those energy drinks that you know are not great for you. You can use, you know, Happy Monday. You can use Motivation Monday Diffuser Blend, which is a blend of wild orange and peppermint. Just drop that on your hands. Inhale, rub it on the bottoms of your feet, on your chest. Oh, it really gets you started for your day. I never leave the house without wild orange and peppermint. Motivate is one of my favorites. It's a blend. It has a lot of citrus and a lot of mints. So it's the best of both those worlds, similar to wild orange and peppermint combined, but with a few other oils in it as well. And Wake Up and Get Rolling. Haley Hobson is someone that also teaches about essential oils, and she shared this blend here of bergamot and cinnamon. Now, cinnamon is a warm oil, so you want to use a carrier oil when you're going to use that on your body topically. Otherwise, you can put it in the diffuser and just wake up and get rolling. Now, here's a little bit more about the Miracle Morning. I'm a huge advocate of reading this book and beginning your own Miracle Morning starting tomorrow. You can accept the paradigm that your past does not equal your future. So you might be thinking, I have horrible sleep hygiene. I have horrible morning routines and evening routines, which, you know, I'm right there with you. You know, at least I have been really bad in the past of not putting myself to bed well and not getting up and starting my day well. And we can decide to create shifts today. So here on the bottom right, that's a picture of me having a miracle morning with all of my journals. And you can see my little bottles of essential oil in between each book. I use them throughout my morning. I journal. I have a 5-minute journal to help me feel grateful, a thought, and 2 thoughts of the day as a parent, as a mom, and just, you know, as a person. Oh, my phone died. No more of that. All right. So remember, the moment you accept total responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you claim the power to change anything in your life. So that was written by Hal Elrod, who is the author of The Miracle Morning. And I suggest you print that out and, okay, baby, soon, okay? And put it on your mirror. You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to change whatever you want just by changing your thinking and changing your habits. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to be speaking about having a big O. Talking about sex in the bedroom and what what essential oils can help you achieve better sex, which is going to lead to better sleep and a better life. Okay, do you want to say bye? We're leaving on a pretty good note here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. And we'll see you tomorrow. Say bye-bye.